Alright, welcome back to the second episode of Trails in the Sky. Last time, two local kids, Luke and Pat, went off to their secret base, which turns out to be a monster nest, and now we gotta go find them. And rescue them. Let's go. We go up here. This should be the area for Malga Trail, I believe. Yep. We'll go up here. Here's a monster. We'll just go ahead and preemptive attack him. How much damage does this do? Okay. Yeah, Joshua's got action 1, so he can attack twice, because he's a bit faster than everyone else. We'll use Estelle as an arts caster for now. Hopefully this might take out him. Probably won't. Set him up for a takeout, though. Joshua finish him off. And then we'll have Estelle finish off the last monster.
Piece of cake.
Alright. Working our way up in the world. Be the strongest characters in no time. Plant monster doesn't move, so we can just go around its back. But we can't reach him. So we're gonna I guess this will be fine. Let's see if Estelle's fast enough to cast an art before he can move. Yep. Okay. This should finish him off. Yeah, it does. Okay.
We're good to go.
Yes, we are. Okay. Got him. Okay. I should attack that one over there for Estelle. I shouldn't have gone for the middle one. That was a mistake. And this... It won't finish him off, okay. Take out this one. Finish off this flying feline. Oh, that's perfect. Didn't expect that to happen. And then as long as we don't miss both attacks right now, we can finish this fight off.
Piece of cake.
Alright. Now then, there should be a chest coming up here. I didn't think I'd get a preemptive attack for that. Alright. They have a real long range attack, so it'll be annoying if I have to fight them. Crap. Right, that'll finish that off then. I might have to do some backtracking to heal, and then just run through this area, but it'll be fine. Alright, here it is. Here's the treasure chest. Not a thing remains in the chest except a lonely, dead spider. Chest messages are the highlight of this game. Alright, finish that one off in one move. Alright. Had to have a minor minor break there. Might not have even seen it. Finish off. That won't finish him off. Okay. Yep. There we go. And Joshua isn't gonna be able to hit him. Great. With this, should connect. I think Estelle's too far away now. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Well, spread the damage out, I guess. I don't believe getting hit with a Sepith up by the enemy gives me more Sepith. I think that just damages me and is a waste of the thing. Estelle learned Taunt. Oh yeah, they get all their EP and HP back when they level up. Wait. Do the crafts? Nope. Okay. Alright then. Alright. Come up here, there's a break. We gotta go left. However, there is an item to the right. I'm gonna go run and get that. Maybe. Hang on, let me save. The enemies over here on the right are a bit stronger, so this could be a minor problem. Yep, there he is. Hopefully he hits Joshua so he can heal. Nope. Why would things work out for me like that? They wouldn't, would they? Aw, man. That's unfortunate. That was fortunate.
We're good to go.
Yeah, the problem with this game is if any of the enemies hit your following companions, then they'll get a surprise attack on you. Like that almost happened there. We'll go over here. I believe there's an enemy up here, so I'm just gonna save so I don't get caught off guard. Yep, there he is. Crap. Ran right into him.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna just load that earlier save. Alright. This could be better. Run into the fight, then run out. That'll allow me to pass him. And then here's a chest for the white bracelet. The chest is now full of disappointment. Alright. The white bracelet prevents blind, so we're going to put that on Joshua. Since Joshua's going to be our main physical damage dealer. Okay, got that. And then we'll just flee. Oh, I was stuck in the wall. Walk around him. And we'll get jumped by him. That's unfortunate. Don't attack Estelle again. Went straight for Estelle. Great.
I'm sorry.
Alright, just run away. So he... Nope, he spawned in anyway. Well. I'm going to go find somewhere to heal. Give me a second. We're here. I'm gonna go find somewhere to heal, and I'll cut back here. I know I said I was gonna cut back to the trail, but I haven't healed yet, and just wanted to point out that, here's a wholesome pasta for the recipe book. We'll eat this. And then we'll learn the recipe. Just figured I'd do that. Now I'm gonna go heal again. Alright, I'm back from healing. And then we'll move to the left to go to Esmalus Tower. And I immediately almost got jumped. So I'm gonna do what any good Trails player would do, and I'm gonna run away, then I'm gonna come back. The chest is empty. I wonder whose fault that is. Alright. We should be able to finish each of them off with 2 attacks each. That has happened twice now in a row. I'm gonna move him here because I don't want Josser to get hit again. And every time Estelle seems to get missed.
We're good to go.
I'm beginning to see a pattern there. Alright, we'll skip that one. Okay, we'll keep moving to Esmalus Tower. Okay, we'll do that. Have Estelle cast an art. Perfect. It seems like in the second game, arts become the best way to deal damage. That seems to be a consistent thing that happens in Trails. Alright, we've arrived at the tower. It looks like we've come all the way to the Esmalus Tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail, so do you think they've wandered inside? It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. It looks like we'll need to hurry. Right. Okay, if I remember correctly, there's a chest somewhere near here, isn't there? I might be wrong. I guess I'm wrong. Alright. We'll head in. It's dark in here. I'm scared. Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place. Did you hear that? Did they really come in here? Estelle, are you alright? Luke, Pat. If you can hear me, answer me now. Those little brats. Are they pretending they can't hear me? They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them. Oh, okay, there's no enemies on the first floor. Alright, up to the second floor. What are we gonna do? Somebody help. Alright. BP affects our, these decisions affect our BP. If you want to get a +1, we gotta rush in simultaneously with Joshua. That's not good. You monsters, go somewhere else. No, shoot, leave us alone. Chew on this. Estelle, what are you doing here? Joshua, you're here too? Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around. We'll take care of them. Yeah, let's just hope let's hope nothing goes wrong here. Why did he run that direction? Okay, it's fine. Okay, I'll finish off that one. This went better than the first time I played this. These fights always suck. Alright. It looks like that's that. Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe too. By the way, that was a great timing the way you blitzed those monsters, Estelle. You really think so? Is it safe now? Oh man, that was awesome. You really showed them, Estelle. Not bad for a girl. You little twerp. Ow, that hurts. What are you trying to do to me? What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today. Ow, you're hurting me. Stop it. I said stop it, you violent she-devil. So this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, Estelle, I'm sorry. Everything was my fault. Estelle? Shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach at school? This brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick. Estelle not paying attention. Estelle, behind you. It's something with teeth, isn't it? Nice monster? I'm not gonna make it in time. There's the goat. Cassius. Huh? Dad, you came back. You still lack skill and understanding, Estelle. You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer. Dad? What are you doing here? I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Ina. I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children. But you failed to follow through completely. I really messed up, didn't I? It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry, I should have been watching back. That just means you have room for improvement. Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is key. Understood. So, how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk? I think so. That was incredible, Mr. Bright. You're like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle. Ha ha ha, of course I was. I'm her father. Alright, everyone, let's file on out of here. I'm with you, Mr. Bright. Who's a glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my behind. But why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide. That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright. It seems like you've had quite a day. Dad is just unbelievable. The second we get back to Roland, he says, I'll leave the reporting to you, and takes off for home. The sheer nerve, I tell you. There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report. And because we rushed with Joshua, we get a +1 to our BP, putting us at 5. You did well for your first assignment. From the details of your report alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves. You really think so? I know so. In fact, you'll even do a better job. I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again. Sure. How about we head home too? I guess we'd better. I also got dinner to prepare. Would you mind holding on for a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight back home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead? I wonder if it's more work-related stuff. I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches. One of the guild's foreign branches? As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberl isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all across the Zemirian continent, so we can expect these kind of letters from time to time. If you two would be so kind as to make sure that he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it. Alright, I'm back. I had to take a short break. Yes. Okay, we gotta head home now and take this letter to Cassius. Right. The first video was gonna be a bit of an outlier in length. I didn't know it was gonna be that long. Hey, Joshua? Do you think I'm really cut out to be a bracer? Well, you seem to have inherited your father's skill with the staff. And your nosy personality doesn't let you ignore someone in distress. Really? You think so? Sure. But why are you asking? Are you still thinking about what happened back at the tower? Yeah. Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future. That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know. Huh? If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you? Joshua, you're right. This isn't like me at all. I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laugh like a big ditz is far more natural for you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You're gonna see my anger expression if you keep that up. Haha, okay, I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit. I'll overlook it this time, and thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to go home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear. Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz. Yeah, so it's going to be a bit of an outlier in length. And as of recording this, my first video has about 6 views, which only one person decided to stick around and actually fully watch the video, as it seems. Back to the Bright family house. Okay. I believe he's in here. Yep. We're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild like you told us to. Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it. Don't worry, we will. And before I forget, I got that copy of the Liberal News you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild too. Oh yeah, I mentioned an achievement in the last video. The achievement is for collecting all the books. There's also an achievement for reading all the chest messages. A letter, huh? Well, I'm gonna go get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and Dad? Thanks for coming when you did today. You really helped me out back there. I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa is happy. How delightful that my daughters finally understand what a great man her father truly is. There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms. In your dreams. I swear, the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up. I guess she's not as depressed as I thought she'd be. Should I be thanking you, Joshua? I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with. Yes, she is, but she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet. There's that soft side of yours talking again. Oh no, our eggs are supposed to explode like that? I see she can't cook. I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No wait, cooking's supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more. It seems we won't be having an edible dinner tonight. That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate. I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again. How do you even catch curtains on fire while cooking? I think Estelle has a bit of a skill at setting things on fire. She might be a secret pyromaniac. But at this rate, there's no telling what we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table. Haha. Alright then, let's see what this letter's all about, shall we? Cassius cuts the letter's seal. A message from the Erebonian Empire. What? Wow, this is a surprise. This new dish is what I call Estelle's egg explosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel. I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef. This is raw talent at its best. Today certainly has been busy, but a great day nonetheless. We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time. Pyromaniac. I repeat. Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems the technique won't be necessary tonight. Sometimes it's just so despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to be humble and just say something tastes nice? Alright then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle. Thanks, Dad. Wait, business? Are you really leaving again? Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time, I'm gonna be away for a while. Hold on a minute. You're leaving? When? Tomorrow morning. What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon. It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident? Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away. What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that and take off for who knows how long. We have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help. I know, but what are you gonna do all about your jobs here at the Roland branch? You've already accepted a few of them, haven't you? Oh, only about 5 or 6. So I was thinking, and how about the both of you handle them for me instead? What? Are you really asking us to do the work that you're supposed to be doing? That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish. And I'll ask Sherazard to handle the difficult ones. So, what do you say? Sure. Sure, of course we will. You're okay doing these two, right, Joshua? Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer. Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Ina know about the changes of plan before I leave. Alright, I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone. Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter. Papa is so happy. Proud. Papa is so proud. Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven, can you see your daughter now? Our little Estelle's grown up to be such a lovely young woman. Face it, Dad, you're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this age, you might as well just throw in the towel forever. I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter, and I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years. Smug Estelle is best Estelle. I'm only 45, and what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild. Not bad for a pair of comedians. By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Grand Cell, or the one headed for Bose? I'll be on the one headed for Grand Cell. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning. That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I better set my alarm clock, just in case. They woke up after a 10? Huh. Being a bracer must be nice. We about to get some father-son bonding. Dad. Are you still awake, Joshua? You'd better hold off on the liquor, or Estelle will get mad again. This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink? I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is, don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Cheryl who'd jump at any chance to enjoy a drink. Or 10. That's because she holds her liquor much better than I do. There's something really serious happening, isn't there? There's no conclusive evidence, but there seems to be some sort of movement within the Empire. The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious. This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian Embassy to see what turns up. Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone. Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself. Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer. Yet at present, she's like a babe in arms, who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her. At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it? How time does fly. Yes. It sure does seem that way. And what about you? What you said back then? Are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back? For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry. There's no need to apologize, but I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these last 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you. Thanks, Dad. And that's the end of the prologue. Well, looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself, and try not to be a handful for Joshua either. For the umpteenth time, I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know. Say what you will, but I'm about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Scheherazade, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute. Please don't be. I'm certainly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place. There's no need to be humble, Silver Streak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on these two. You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spilling these two fine with you? You definitely understand the way I think. What's this all about? Looks like a mutual understanding between master and pupil. The Grand Sail-bound airliner Lind will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now. Uh-oh, I better take my seat. Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone. I'm not sure everywhere you'll be going, but don't forget to bring me back a souvenir. A little fancy something would be nice. Hey now, this trip is for business, not pleasure. If I have any money left over, I'll certainly think about it though. Alright, you two. Be good while I'm gone. He's gone. Again. Yeah. Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it. I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, I'm gonna go get to work on those jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a holler. Will do, but first, I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers. Alright, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck with you two. Thanks. We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild? Yeah, we should probably talk to Ina and find out what jobs are waiting for us. Let's go. Nothing over here. We're making a good start today. For now, I'd probably rate that girl an 83. Okay, same thing. Alright, and this lady's really making me angry. Calvard, sounds familiar. Is that some famous store or something? The Calvard Republic is a country to the east of the Royal Kingdom. I knew that. So, Calvard-made folk craft items are what you're selling? I'm sure you'd find a lot more willing to take them off your hands if you went to the capital. You really think so? I really thought someplace in the boonies like this one would be a taker on these, but maybe I was wrong. Danger, danger, anger meter rising. Oh well, guess I'll try heading to Grand Cell sooner rather than later. Then again, what is my son up to, Trials up to? Just when I thought I could get some help out of him, he up and wanders off. Hey, where did Cassius take off to? He's gone away on business and won't be back for a while. Is that so? Cassius is the one I was most focused on. That's too bad. Claire? I think that even if Cassius dressed in normal attire, he'd still shine as an adult male. By changing his style, he'd express himself as a characteristic beau aside from a typical Joe. There's no doubt he'd be popular on a whole new level. Claire, how old are you again? She's a precarious one, isn't she? Ah, yes, and this is where I bought the meal. This is where you buy the wholesome pasta. And I'll buy one of each of these. There we go. And we'll eat those at some point to get them in the recipe book. Right, okay, we'll check the general goods store. See if they have the, okay, here's the Liberal News issue 1. This is for the achievement, for the books. And then... we'll see if we can open Joshua's second slot. Nope, we don't have nearly enough water quartz. Okay. I think I'll head over here into the area, Bracer Guild then. And here's some side quests. Find the shiny rock. I'd like someone to find my shiny rock. Please speak to me directly for details. I think I might have dropped it behind the Melder's Orbital Factory. A ferocious monster known as the Pine Plant has been spotted roving the Milch Main Road. Bracers and his branch request to deal with this threat immediately. Alright. Alright, so... talk to Ina here. Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left? Yep, just barely. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us. Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I have lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here. The farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives? Tio? I seem to have heard that name somewhere before. Tio Purzel. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school. She's also the Purzel Farm's owner's daughter. Oh, really? It's actually the Purzel Farm that put in a request to have someone exterminate some monsters. Are they really having problems like that? Fortunately, nobody's been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures. Therefore, the guild received an extermination request. I never would expect something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now. Here, take this with you. This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm. We already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think this is necessary, but we'll take it just in case. The first job I'm going to have you do is the monster extermination at the Purzel Farm. The farm can be reached by heading south at the break along the Milch Main Road. Good luck. Alright. Okay, so... gotta head to the farm. Luke's been like that since this morning. Boys are so simple-minded. Okay. Finish off these guys. After I finish this episode, I might do some farming. I believe there's a chest up here. monsters appeared. Some of these chests obviously have monsters that appear, as you can tell. Alright. Have Joshua. This might be a struggle. Okay. We'll have Joshua just take out this one. Oh. Oh no. This could be a problem. This is gonna be a problem. Uh-oh. That is not good. That is really not good. Oh no. I believe that's the sound of a Joshua going down. We'll finish him off. Uh-oh. Well, I probably should have brought Ariel, shouldn't I have? Okay, I'll have Estelle finish off this one. I think, actually, this... Yeah, this is really bad. This is real bad.
Here I come.
Yeah, I might wind up having to reload this save and just cut this out. Yeah.
Not now.
That is the sound of me not being strong enough to finish. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that one a bit later. Hopefully I'll remember. So we'll just go ahead and head off to the farm. Hang on just a moment. Alright, so actually before we head to the farm, I'm going to actually do the side quests and then I'll end the episode. And then we'll do the farm in the next episode. So first we'll head over here to where Charles is. This is really weird. Where could it have gone? Oh. Excuse me, but can I ask you something? You didn't see a shiny rock around here anywhere, did you? Huh? A shiny rock? Yeah, that's right, one that sparkles. You didn't see a rock like that lying around anywhere, did you? Are you saying that you lost something? I don't recall seeing anything like that. Do you know where you might have dropped it? My mom was calling me, so I ran over to the general goods store where she was. I know I had it in my hand at the time, but when I came back here, it was gone. When you say general goods store, you mean Mr. Renon's store, right? Did you look in front of the store? Obviously, that's the first place I looked. You don't need to treat me like a kid, you know. My, aren't you a charmer? Well, I already asked the Bracer Guild to help me find it, so I'm sure it'll show up later. Sooner or later. If you happen to come across it, give me a holler straight away. I'll probably be around. Now where did... I don't remember where the item is. Hang on. Give me a second. Alright. So. I know where I gotta go now. So I'll head over here. Go to this grate right here. Huh? What's the matter? I wonder what that is. There's something shining down there through the sewer grate. You're right. Looks like something must have fallen through. The sewers? Don't tell me you forgot about the sewers already. You know, that smelly, monster-infested place we were not that long ago. Oh right, those sewers. We were there during our practical training, right? The entrance to the sewers should be just behind the chapel. If you're so interested in what's down there, then how about we check it out a little later? Head over here. This is also where I healed after fighting those monsters earlier. Here's this guy. Just finish him off real quick. Or not. It's fine, there's a healing item right there. Or a charging station.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, got a curative horn. Rest there to make up for the health. Run over here.
We rule.
Alright. Where is that rock at? Oh, there's a rock. Alright. Soul Blur. Aqua Bleed. We'll be able to pick up the rock for the kid. And after we'll hit the main monster road and we'll finish off the episode. The green heart is a CP restore.
All right, we're good to go.
Found a quartz fragment. I see now. The thing we saw shining through the sewer grate was this. Seems like it. Quartz fragment, huh? Now we know why it was shining so much. The way it sparkles is so beautiful. This is made of septum too, right? Loosely speaking, yes. But let's talk about it later. This isn't really the place to have a leisurely chat. I guess you're right. No normal person would want to stay here any longer than they had to. Ran right into that fight. Same strategy again.
All right, we're good to go.
Alright, off we go. Actually, we'll hit this one fight right here just to finish off the level up.
That's that then.
And now we're level 5. Alright. Now we'll just leave the sewers. We'll go return this rock to the boy. Hey, is that rock? Could it be that this is the rock you've been looking for? Yep, this is the one, my shiny rock. Why is it all dirty like this? Hey, don't you have something else to say before you complain? You guys are bracers, right? I've already paid your money to the guild. Therefore, I think I have the right to complain. That's not the point here. Calm down, Estelle. He's just a kid. I know that, but... This quartz is what you were looking for, right? Yeah, that's the one. This rock is really a quartz. You mean the same kind of quartz that's in an orbment? Yep, it's the same kind of quartz made of sepith. It's chipped, so it doesn't function anymore. I see. So this rock belonged to an orbment. What's wrong? You seem a bit out of it. Who, me? Oh, it's nothing. I'm glad you found it. I guess that's about it then. Oh, that reminds me. I almost forgot. Here, take these. My mom gave these to me and tells me they're healthy, but they're kind of bitter, so I can't stand them. Anyway, I appreciate what you did for me today. Seriously, what a cheeky little kid. I'm sure it's a difficult age for him, but I wonder why he was searching for that quartz. What do you mean? Now that you mention it, it does seem a little strange. But, oh well, everyone has something they think is important. Truer words couldn't have been spoken. Perhaps that kid has an interest in ordnance. I, for one, don't see what's so interesting about those overly complex gadgets. My brain goes numb just thinking about them. Except for the fact that you'll have to get used to them sooner or later. You won't be able to fulfill your job as a bracer if you can't use one. Alright, alright. I'll try and learn. And then we'll fight the monster on the main road. And then we'll just finish the episode there. Go through here. Perzel's farm is right here. The south of here. And then I believe the monster is over here. If I'm not mistaken. I think I overshot. Yep, I overshot it. Hang on. I'll skip to when I find it. Alright, there he was. This guy is a bit of a pain in the ass. He has a tendency to, explode when defeated. Flock of Estelle. And then we'll S-break with the Joshua for a critical. Nearly finishing him off. Am I in blast radius? I think I am. Uh-oh. Well, there goes Joshua.
Not now.
Alright! We rule!
Well, that just happened. That's unfortunate. That's fine. Okay, I'll end the episode here. I might farm off screen. Just like the last episode, if you enjoyed the video, then like and subscribe. And comment what you think. See you guys.